A new video game adaptation movie is coming out from the director of Blue Beetle, Angel Manuel Soto. It's a movie about Just Cause, the video game franchise. Ewan, have you played Just Cause? Have you played it before?
I think, look, I'm opening Steam right now. I definitely own it.
Do you know the premise of Just Cause?
So it's just a really silly action game, essentially, where you get to glide around and just have a good old time shooting up the place. Basically, I don't know why, but the central character gives me a lot of Nathan Drake vibes.
Rico Rodriguez.
Yeah, and he just goes crazy. And I mean, it's perfect for an adaptation of the film, way more than something like Uncharted is, because it's just action. It's just silly action.
So that's what it is. Just Cause is silly action, and I must admit, it's a really fun game. And I don't always need fantastic, like, Last of Us level of video game in my life. I have a lot of fun playing some of the Just Cause games just because they are stupidly fun. It's a bit like the Saints Row games, except the most recent one. It's a lot of open world dumb fun, and this is just that. I'm excited to see more of these adaptations being done by people who could definitely do it. Like, Blue Beetle had the fun factor to it, but it didn't really have like the, you know, the solidness of like a great movie, and that's kind of what you need. You're not going to get like a top class director making something like this. You're going to get someone who's, you know, hey, let's do an A grade, B grade movie video game adaptation. I'm totally in for that. And I had a lot of fun with that.
It's produced by, David Leitch's production company, 87 North. So that's also something that is, I feel like for this, overall a good thing. Because, David Leitch is a really capable stunt director and at the moment, like, also director, and just his production company comes with a quality seal to do action great. Like, it will have a lot of, like, CGI type of action as well. Just finding the sweet spot there. And getting it's not a hang glider, but he uses what's the thing called that it's not like a parachute. It's like more like a wingsuit. Does he always have the wingsuit? I thought that was like the latest edition.
He has a wingsuit, a grappling hook, and a parachute. Yeah. Those are like the three key mechanics.
It's basically
of how
like
Rico
a live
gets around.
action, like Zelda in some places, where it goes from cartoon but brings it into live action. That is the
biggest stretch.
Well, there's a grappling hook in some of the.
Far away.
I feel like the Zelda games are like very cartoonish. That's what I meant, and like have some logic, and that brings it just to real life. It's more real.
Which also means the Zelda games are very similar to the Guitar Hero games. Just because there are moments where you play the ocarina and you have to hit the notes, and it's the same with Guitar Hero. I like your stretch. But there is a ton of video game movies that have been announced in the past like 5 years, and there's a ton that have kind of just been sort of said that they're going to be working on, like the ones that we know of. Borderlands, we've got Sonic coming out, there's a Minecraft movie, Five Nights at Freddy's, Super Mario Brothers. We know that Legend of Zelda. The Ghost of Tsushima has been getting a lot of rumors recently of who's going to star in it. We've got Mortal Kombat that's recently coming out. There's the Death Stranding movie made by A24, Detective Pikachu. There's just a ton of video game movie announcements. And it seems to be like they know they've got something here. Like they know they've got something, and what they do from here really matters, because they've tried doing video game adaptations in the past and they've been a flop. I think from the recent success of The Last of Us, I hate to say it, Uncharted, but Fallout, like these are three video game adaptation movies. I don't want to include Uncharted because it's not really an Uncharted movie, but it was a successful film that was adapted from a video game. They want to invest in this. They want to have take the stories that they've got in here. Oh my god, are they going to make... Okay, sorry. I'm just reading a list of possible upcoming video game adaptations. And one of it was Alan Wake, which...
That's already closed out, isn't it? Like in the... don't they use live action footage in...
There's live action stuff in there, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a ton in here of like I'm not going to want another Assassin's Creed live action. There you go. There's a great example of a poor video game adaptation and how it can put a foul taste in everyone's mouth. But then you get something like, Fallout, which was also a video game adaptation, and it was successful, yeah.